This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the UTSA head coach before the game, he understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 16 coming in here today against a big ACC opponent. But he said, I want our guys to believe that they belong here, play with a chip on their shoulder, and show everybody in this stadium they're just as good as the ACC guys. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the Florida Atlantic Owls kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So UTSA's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really...
Makes a grab and room to run. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. The run inside. It's Henderson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So Florida Atlantic's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. The short hands, it's Henry. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Opening moments of this game, and to suffer an injury, Holly will keep us up to date on that one. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
First carry of the season. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Finds his man. It's Campbell. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give out of the gun. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He gets a hand on it. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
Hey, man, it's hard to execute field goals in this rain anyway. You're worried about the snap and you're worried about the hold, but that time they just overwhelmed the line up front. They were able to block that kick. That is a huge play.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Dropping back, it's McCown. Here's the pressure. He's got it down the field. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Campbell. Could not make his way to the corner. They're dealing with a second and long. looking for a crease to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And it's the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Henry. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield.
Well, that
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up and an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the ref.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Messer. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Running inside, it's Bernard. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Owls moving quickly to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's McCown. It's complete to the left. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Quick completion on the out. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive routes.
The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep...
Snags it, and he's open. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got the tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Gets it into the end zone.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's McCown. Got a man, it's Hardy. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to run for it. There's a crease. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And it's the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Setting up the screen. Jukes his way for more. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Back to throw, it's McCown. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Good, right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
Number 20, set to kick this one away.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Got the quick pass. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Motion from the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They boot it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's McCown. He's got his man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
He'll set up to throw. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Henry. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The run inside. It's Bernard. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off. Give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corner.
Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Bernard. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout.
UTSA.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger. He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McCown. got his man. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking for a big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. On the ground, it's Bernard. There's some room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the grab. It's Campbell.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. And we begin with a look at Miami University taking on the Buffalo Bulls. And it's the Red Hawks who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now back to your game in Boca. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
The Roadrunners will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field.
And that's the start you absolutely talked about and discussed in the locker room. This defense, they didn't have a lot of success in the first half. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great first drive by this defense. Now their offense has got to put some points on the board.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Back to throw, it's McCown. He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And it's the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. They'll try the right side. It could be an alley. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. In the red area, it's Henderson. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Looking to fire. Back's got it. Touchdown, Roadrunners! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
Great job by the defense. They got penetration in the backfield. They were trying to throw for it to get the 2-point conversion, but instead the defense comes up with a massive sack.
Number 20, set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught in the backfield. It's Henry. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Campbell. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's McCown on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying play action. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Fires downfield. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The RPO, fire complete to the left, and they're able to get him down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Henderson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Looking for the score. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Here's a heat. Right on the money. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That slices the lead to 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. He had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. Then makes the catch and he's free. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And it's the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his man. It's Campbell. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th.
You You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance.
Here's a little room there. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They're going to ride this running back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Running inside. It's Bernard.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick completion on the out route. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to escape and get it himself. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Makes the catch, it's Hardy. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quick out. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Campbell. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hardy. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return. They'll have a 1st down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Owls headed quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Henry.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. To the air, it's McCown. Slings it downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now facing a third and long. Now the play fake. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Just keeps slinging it. The sure hands, it's Holloway. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to keep the drive alive. Might have a chance. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Touchdown Owls! Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Looking to throw, it's McCown. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to run it. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be fourth and short. They'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And the yards just continue to stack up for this dude. We've already talked about it. He made over 300, over 400. Now he's over 450 on the game. He has been on fire.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Calls his own number. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Makes a catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Back to the ground with the running back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. He gets away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. These corners going to give them some space. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to pass, it's McCown. Hauls it in. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Campbell. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
First and goal, UTSA.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.